Okay, here's another question.
Yeah.
If you're able to give Filipina advice about how not to be toxic,
Yeah.
what would your advice be to them?
Okay, so to all my Filipino kababayan who are watching this, and even if you're a foreigner who are watching this, my advice to my Filipina kababayan is, guys, come on, you need to fix yourself. Don't just start from like, hey, if I end up finding the right guy who's not making me feel jealous, then I will be like, stay in a good mood, or I will be okay with that. But you have to think, guys, sometimes in our relationship or in our past, especially if you grew up in the Philippines, you experience a lot of trauma in your life. So especially if you're talking to a foreigner and you want your relationship to, you know, have a healthy relationship, you need to fix yourself. Have a better idea of what was your trauma, what traumatized you. And if ever you traumatized yourself, don't move on to the next relationship because you're looking for someone to be the bandage of your wound from your past relationship. Because I'm telling you, my Filipino kabayan, if you continue being so jealous in a toxic way, you are not gonna find the right man. You cannot find happiness from someone, not unless you are able to fix your trauma and your anxiety. If you're not capable of trusting your partner, then you should not be into a relationship, because you're gonna have a very, very toxic relationship eventually, and it's not good. You're gonna end up having like, oh, I wish I did not met you, I wish, you know, we didn't meet, or I wish like I never talked to you. So the blaming would end up coming and end up blaming each other and end up arguing a lot. So guys, you need to, you know, be aware that at the same time you're talking to a foreigner, not Filipino, right? The Filipino who hurt you and traumatized you, you need to forgive them and move on and stay in the present moment. So have a new chapter in your life and, you know, have a new conversation with someone, but don't move on to the next relationship, not unless you are healed from your trauma and anxiety. Okay, so you're a man. From a man's perspective, what would your advice to men who are jealous, who are toxic, jealous to their partner?
I would say trying to find the root cause. Why are you jealous? Why do you have insecurities? Is it because of you, or is it because you being hurt in the past from a relationship? Or say you weren't in any relationships and you're just crazy, insecure, jealous. That's something you have to work on. It's some sort of trauma or some sort of hurt that's deep, 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 deep inside. You have to heal by unlayering everything, not just one or two things, everything that's piled up. Get right to the root and then ask yourself, why am I jealous? Did someone hurt me? Who hurt me? Why did they hurt me? And if someone didn't hurt you, it's just something that you may have been holding on to and not knowing you have been holding on to it. What I notice with a lot of people that do get jealous, the jealous ones are often the people that actually do cheat. So if anyone's in a relationship, whether you're a man or a woman, and your partner is always accusing you of cheating, there's a good chance that that person is cheating, has cheated, or is thinking about cheating. My best scenario to have a healthy relationship, if each party has a password to your phone and you have the password to their phone, there's a good chance the relationship's gonna work. And then pay attention, is the phone like this every time they place it down, or is it downwards? If it's downwards, not all the time will it be a bad way to put the phone, but sometimes I put my phone down because I don't want to see notifications. I want to be more present in front of Helga. And most of the time my phone is up if I'm expecting a call or I know that someone is going to be messaging me. But people that put their phone down sometimes may be hiding something. And then obviously some people put on silent too. But if you're willing to give your password to your partner and your passwords willing to give you their partner, the relationship's gonna work because there's nothing to be worried about. Once in a while, Helga borrows my phone to check something while her phone's charging, and then vice versa.
Yeah, I do the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So giving each other's passwords is a good thing. You don't have to snoop. I don't snoop through her phone. She doesn't snoop through my phone. There's that trust.
There's nothing to snoop with.
Right? There's credibility.
Yeah. But then again, sharing with the password is the key, right? And question to you, how many Facebook do I have?
3, maybe?
No, 2.
2, okay. She has 2 Facebooks.
2.
Okay.
How many Instagram do I have?
3, I think.
3.
Or 4. 3, okay.
Yes,
okay.
3. But I have private, which just family and friends.
Yep.
One is obviously for my social media, and the other one is social media. But do you ever check my other one? Or are you aware that I'm talking to a lot of men?
Yeah. Helga is on her phone. She's messaging men back and forth, sometimes talking on the phone with them.
Yeah.
Does it bother me? No, because I trust her.
It's business too, right?
And it is business. Yeah. It's part of becoming an influencer, becoming someone to inspire, to share advice, to help one another.
And if someone is flirting with me and something crazy guy who's flirting with me and saying things to me, I tell you.
She shares.
And how do you feel when I tell you?
I go, wow, there are a lot of messed up people out there. And that's the reason why a lot of them are insecure, crazy, or even single, because they're crazy.
Yeah.
You have trauma. Heal from your trauma.
Yeah.
And if you want to have children and you're holding on to trauma, guess what? You're going to pass that trauma on to them. And those children will have their own trauma, plus the trauma you've passed on to them. Heal. This way the world can be a better place.
So yeah, why do you think people get jealous in a toxic way?
We mentioned this earlier on, but let's bring it up again. There's so many reasons why people get jealous in a toxic way. It could be trauma. It could be that their last partner cheated on them, not just once, but multiple times. And if it happened multiple times, why did that person stay in that relationship? Are they lonely? Are they depressed? Do they doubt themselves? Do they not think they'll find another partner? Don't be that toxic person. And if you are, there's a lot of work you need to do. It starts within.
Well, some people don't even think that they have a problem in them, right? And that's the problem.
That's a big problem. That's something to be concerned about.
So how do you think we should handle the jealousy on our partner? Especially to those guys, Filipina or foreigner. For us, we already handle it, right? We found a way to resolve our situation. So yeah, what's your opinion?
Sit down with your partner and talk to them and ask them why they're jealous.
Yeah.
Chances are they're jealous for no real reason. It's just something that's triggering them. And why is it triggering them? If your partner has nothing to hide, that person should not be jealous towards them. And if they continue being jealous, they have to really work on themselves. And if someone's dating somebody that's toxic, jealous all the time, leave them.
Yes, guys, Filipina or foreigner, especially if you're talking to a Filipina who are accusing you in a toxic way right away, she's already telling you her red flag, and believe her. Don't just say, oh no, she's too good to be true, I'm not gonna let her go. But then again, if you are carrying your trauma, insecurities, and hurt from your past, you're not letting her go, because at some point she is making you, or she's giving you that bandage that you're looking for. And that's why many guys who are in an abusive relationship, especially with a Filipino who are super duper jealous, they tend to stay with them. Because again, if you're a foreigner who let jealousy or a Filipina control you, then obviously you are somehow hurt from with here. So you need to fix yourself.
You do. And if you leave that relationship because of a toxic partner, fix yourself before you hop in the next relationship. There's plenty of men and women out there. There's never going to be a shortage. Work on yourself. The moment you work on yourself, you will find a better match, a better partner.
Yep.
And if you don't work on yourself, guess what? The next person you're going to meet is going to be crazy because you haven't worked on yourself. Your vibration is going to attract their vibration, and you're going to be back to square one.
So earlier, you mentioned that in order for you not to get jealous in a toxic way anymore, work on yourself. How do you actually work on yourself though?
Okay, there's many ways to work on yourself. One reason why people go crazy is probably because part of it's anxiety,
Yeah.
overthinking,
Yeah.
self-doubt. You just can't calm your mind down. Sit in silence. Get to know yourself. Put your phone or any electronic device in another room. Sit in silence. When you sit in silence, the answers will come to you. I also suggest meditate and or do breath work. Meditation will calm the mind. It's not easy getting into it, but if you practice every day, twice a day, for the next month after month after month, it'll get better. You'll get to really know yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna change, and when you change, everything around you changes. When you love yourself, everything around you will love you back. The energy you put out is the energy that you are going to bring back to you. So if you change, everything around you is gonna change. You change for the better, everything's gonna change for the better.
Yeah.
But if you change for the worse, your life is gonna start going in a spiral.
Yeah.
Downward spiral. You don't want that. So once you meditate, you're gonna start to reach a higher level of consciousness. And you probably haven't reached that yet. Hence why you're emotionally unstable, crazy, and acting in ways you should not be acting.
Yeah.
Meditate, breath work, everything calms you down. You'll feel better physically, you'll feel better mentally, and your relationships will start to improve.
And do not jump to the next relationship once you break up with the last guy or girl you're talking to, because you're not gonna find happiness to the next relationship. Focus on working on yourself. Maybe give yourself a year or two to realize, how can I fix myself? You need to take time. Don't just quickly jump into the next guy or girl because you think that, oh, he's gonna make me happy, she's gonna make me happy. You need to be happy with yourself first before she can make you happy, because most of it is, if you're already happy in your life, she's just adding happiness to your life, or he's adding happiness to your life. So again, guys, healing is part of it.
And if you don't heal and you jump into the next relationship, you're going to bleed in that relationship, and it's going to become toxic. It's going to become unhealthy. Your mental health will decline, and once your mental health declines, your physical health declines.
Yeah.
And then when your physical health declines, again, your mental health is going to decline. You're just going lower and lower and lower. You may as well just dig your grave. I'm not saying I want you to do that, but heal. When you heal, everything starts to heal.
Yeah.
And your life will get better and better and better. Healing is a lifelong journey. You're not going to heal in a month. You may not heal in a year. Might take a few years, but guess what? When you look back, you're going to say it was well worth it, and it was well worth the time you invested into self-healing. Love yourself.
Yes. And guys, we're not saying this because we are an expert. We know everything. No. We're giving advice based on our experience, based on our, theory. And is it theory?
You can base on theory.
Yeah.
Our experiences.
And observation.
And like life lessons. We've gone through a lot. She's gone through things on her own. I've gone through my things on her own. And now we're just helping each other.
Yes.
We're lifting each other up.
And inspiring people at the same time.
Yeah, and at the same time as we're inspiring people, we're also inspiring us. We're like, wow, look how much we've learned over the last few years about life, relationships, about ourselves.
Yeah.
And we want to share what we know with you guys so you guys can better your lives, find your perfect partner, and live happily ever after. Life is beautiful. If you don't look at it as being beautiful, it's not going to be beautiful.
True.
Right? Once you feel good on the inside, everything around you is going to start to feel good, and you're going to start to attract that good. And you're going to be like, wow, why did I not take this healing seriously and start years ago? You want to start to heal? The time is now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not next year, now. Tomorrow's not promised. Start your healing right now, right after this video.
I guess the regret will always come out when it's already too late, right? I wish this, I wish that. No, you didn't though. So you cannot wish because you didn't.
And stop doubting yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not good enough. I'm ugly. I'm overweight. Stop saying those words. Those are negative affirmations.
Yeah.
And that's creating negative energy in your body, which creates a negative lifestyle. Never doubt yourself, even if you're joking.
Yeah.
Take everything you say seriously. Practice positive affirmations. I am loved. I am healed. I am happy. I am joyful. I'm full of compassion. Get what I'm saying? It's that easy. It starts with one word, 2 words. Everything starts right here. This creates your entire reality.
That's right. So anyway, guys, I hope that we covered a lot of things today when it comes to jealous partner and how to be able to heal from your trauma and hurt from the past.
And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and make sure to leave a comment. If you want us to talk about anything specific, drop a comment down below.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.